Why should you go to seminary? Well, that's a good question. Not everybody should go to seminary. Seminary is a great place to learn more about the scriptures, learn more about theology, but particularly those who are headed for pastoral ministry or leadership in the church in some way, seminary is the ideal way to get a really solid grounding in the biblical languages, in theology, in the scriptures, in the history of the church, and the application of all of those truths to God's people. There is no better preparation, I believe, than going to seminary for that. If you're going to minister to people, if you're going to invest your life in eternal souls, that demands the best possible preparation. People go to medical school for many years to prepare to take care of people's bodies. How much more should we be prepared to take care of people's eternal souls? And that demands the ability to be able to handle the scriptures well, to be able to articulate God's truth accurately and carefully to God's people, to be able to talk to people in ways that will help to communicate the truth, to talk to believers and to talk to unbelievers, and accurately to represent what God has spoken. That's a heavy responsibility and a high privilege, and it demands the best possible training. Once you've decided to go to seminary, obviously the next question is, where should you go? And there are myriads of opportunities, particularly here in America, but also around the world, of places where you can study for the ministry or for leadership in the church. What makes Westminster distinctive is its root and grounding in the biblical languages. That's foundational for everything. As a result, our biblical studies classes are all based on original language studies. And so we enable people to get a solid enough grasp of Greek and Hebrew to read the scriptures on their own, to interact with a wide range of academic resources. And then building on that comes systematic theology. Systematic theology itself is the gathering together of the fruits of biblical theology into an ordered, logical whole. And church history shows us the church thinking about these theological questions over the years. At Westminster, you will study deeply. We'll make you work hard. We'll make you grow as a thinker, as well as a theologian. In my view, that's the best preparation for pastoral ministry. I've been a pastor alongside teaching most of my life, and I've been immensely thankful for my Westminster training. As I prepare a sermon, it means that I'm already way ahead of many people on any passage that I study, because I come with a better grounding. I can go back and I can look at what the Greek or the Hebrew says. I can interact with a wide range of commentaries. I can think about how this passage fits with other passages and with systematic theology. And I have a grounding in the mistakes the church has made in the past and the things they've got right in the past that in our day and age we're getting wrong. And that's really helped me in pastoral ministry. Westminster will give you all of those things in a way that I don't know of anywhere else around the world that really gives you anything quite as deep and profound as a Westminster Seminary education. I think it shows in the preachers that we put out. I think if you go and listen to different people preaching, you can tell often where they went to seminary. And it's not coincidental that generally when I haven't been planting a church, the churches that I've attended have all been pastored by Westminster graduates. We didn't set out to look for a Westminster graduate, but there was a difference in the way they did ministry that for us made us feel comfortable and home there.